Hi everyone, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Friday the 20th of March 2020. It's a really wonderful day. The sun goes into Aries, so happy birthday to all the Aries out there. And we have the spring equinox. So spring has sprung. The amount of daylight and nighttime is exactly the same. And light is coming back into the world in the northern hemisphere anyway. So we're going to have much longer evenings. Let's have a look at what the cards want to say and what they have to offer on this. Because the astrology, Aries, and talking about that has to do with astrology, not the tarot. The tarot is going to give you its own answer. And it always, which is why I love the tarot so much, because it has its own inimitable way of telling you what you need to know. So this is the Golden Tarot of the Renaissance. Let's see. We have the King of Wands. We've got the Ten of Cups. And we have the Six of Swords. I don't think you can see the gold lame that's on here. Look, shiny and beautiful. So first of all, something shiny and beautiful will appear in your day that will grasp your interest. The King of Wands really is the king of fire. He's musical, he's passionate, he's creative. He really loves life and he is in charge. So if he's passionate about painting, then painting is in vogue, and that's what everyone does because the king does it and everyone's going to imitate it. He's got this lute or little guitar there, so he's expressive. He expresses his feelings. He's got the wisdom to know that passion does not exclude reason or the emotions, and he's able to combine everything and live a consistently passionate life that is true to his nature because he likes being spontaneous. He likes a bit of a thrill. He likes to perform for other people and make them dance, or he likes to stand up there and tell jokes. So you're feeling your best self. So in terms of the spring has sprung kind of energy, that really works for you because you're like, all right, here we go. I'm back in town, and how am I gonna get this place into shape now that I'm back? So you really become grounded, even though this is the King of Wands, but you hit the ground and you run in the right direction in terms of, this is my life, I'm doing what I want. Next we have the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups represents emotional bliss and harmony. And here we have a ram or something that looks like a Capricorn, some little mountain goat type of thing. And in this deck, usually we have a happy family unit with a rainbow in a house and everyone's happy and lovely. And it's the ideal version of family life. Here we're saying that if you want love, and she does, she's in a red dress, one of the reasons she has for living, or the main reason she is alive, is she wants to live for love. She wants to live for that true, great love. She wants to experience motherhood, to know what it's like to have children, and to make her life about love and the process of love and everything that entails. In this deck, it's saying you have to work for that. The goat is nearest to us. If you want that happiness, don't wait for Prince Charming to knock on your door. Some of you guys are lucky enough to have that happen, you know. He just comes a-knocking one day and finds you. But for most of us, we have to make a bit of an effort. And today you're making an effort anyway because you really feel great in yourself. You have a sense of purpose. There's a kind of sense of, all right, I've heard enough now. I'm going to take action. I've made up my own mind. Loads of stuff is going on. I'm going to do what makes me happy now, and I'm going to work at being happy because I mean, the environment at the moment, socially in the world, with the coronavirus, just saying the word is going to get the video demonetized. Not that I do skippable ads or anything anyway, because they irritate me. But you see, if you just mention the word, the video is put down because just the mention of it has such negative connotations. So there are a lot of people afraid, a lot of people have been afraid, a lot of people have felt powerless, a lot of people have felt overwhelmed by this. Today, you get your power back. You're able to say, you know, the world is what it is, I accept it, but I'm not going to accept being unhappy and living in this terror state. I'm passionate about him. I love him. Tom is the best. And I see Tom and me going on a little road trip and getting out of here and going away happily. Let the others argue over who's self-isolating and who isn't. We are going to go on a little magical ride. Look, they've got Griffiths as the things pulling the cart. Oh, I'm not getting my words right. So, all together, you take your power back. You really realize what you need to do in a practical work to get what you want, to what you need to do to be happy. So it could be another person like Tom here, Tommy C, and Jane B. Jane B and Tommy C. She really wants to love, but maybe she loves working with science, and that is her love. Or she loves being a musician, and the King of Wands is the embodiment of a passion. So she really works at getting her music career off the ground today, because she realizes that if she wants to be passionate and to live a passionate life, it's not going to be handed to her on a silver platter. She has to work for it a little bit. No one's going to come and offer you a record deal. You have to sing, and you have to send the demos to the places and get an agent and all that sort of stuff. You know, the world isn't going to recognize you unless you impose yourself on it. This is the day for all the wallflowers to pull themselves off the wall and to get center stage and to do an amazing breakdance number and to be in the spotlight, okay? So all of you introverts out there, that includes me, we're going to feel much more extroverted, happy, powerful. We'll feel like, for the first time, this is a major shift in energy and a major shift in seasons. And it's a very astrological concept here. Pisces is the final house of the chart and the final sign of the zodiac. And Aries, the goat, is the first sign of the zodiac. So it's the new year as far as astrology is concerned, with the sun going into Aries. And it gives you the sense that you have your power back. Pisces is all about powerlessness and accepting what is. And we have all had to do a lot of accepting, but now people are going to start reacting. And people are going to say, really? I don't think so. I have a better idea. You and what it is you love, you get, he even looks like him. Isn't that amazing? And she kind of looks like her. So take your passion, what it is you love, you work on it, and part of working on it today entails taking a leap of faith, taking a journey, learning something new, broadening your horizons, and ignoring all the chatter in the background. So don't spend your whole day reading the news. Instead, pick up what you love or who you love. It's a magical opportunity. These are, I called them Griffiths. Griffins? This is the day of Gregory Scott having the wrong words. I just don't know what they're called. They are half birds. They've got wings, but they've got these claws, and then they have a lion, part lion or something like that. And they're mythological creatures. And if you decide to focus on yourself and what you love or who you love, the universe will then provide you with, it will manifest a wonderful opportunity, a doorway that you can gallop and fly through. and you're shielded. Look at that innocuous little cloud. It shields you from all the fighting and the negativity that other people are doing, which really doesn't serve you in any way. So you are clever as a fox, and you sidestep all of the mainstream stuff and you focus on yourself, and you get to a much better place in your life where either you're now able to play the violin every day, or you're able to be with your girlfriend every day. And no, you don't just see her on the weekends anymore. You get your own place together and you have the opportunity and you live together despite all of the stuff going on. So the day is saying that regardless of what's going on in society, regardless of what's going on in your own world, in your own office, in your own family, doesn't matter if it's super dramatic or terribly boring and dull, today something is going to wake up in you. This inner ram is going to wake up in you and it's going to say, I'm so excited about this. I love. And you're like, yes, it feels natural. It feels good. I'm going to move forward. And I'm either going to go alone if you don't want to go with me. I could not give two hoots. I'm going to move forward and I'm going to do what makes me happy and what makes me feel passionate. So take your passion and make it happen. I say that a lot, and it's a lyric from, it's a song lyric from something to do with Fame, that film. Take your passion and make it happen. But today, really, your passion takes you and makes it happen for you. So this is one of those great days where if you align yourself with the universe, your inner self, what you really want, you start to notice that strange opportunities start appearing in the day and doorways of opportunity arise. And you kind of become aware of another presence taking an interest in your life, because the universe wants you to do something with your passion today and wants you to actually move ahead with it rather than losing it in some pointless screaming match or discussion which isn't going to go anywhere. If you're a politician or lawmaker, expect a lot of conflict today, because a lot of people are going to disagree with you. If you're in a situation where you have to make big decisions about the country, the safety of certain people, you know what you're in for. There are really kind of tough measures that are being taken and tough responses. So they won't break you. That cloud goes both ways. It keeps the world separate, okay? So if you have to argue and write new legislation, then your inner self isn't being harmed. Don't worry, you'll get through that and you can still have passion. But what you're doing now is you're fighting a war as such, which you feel is necessary. So either way, the ideal way is to make it your day and to focus on something you love. If it's out of your control and you have to deal with what's being thrown at you, then you have more than enough strength to be able to move forward with that too. Have a lovely day. Number wise, let's have a look what the numerology wants. King of Wands is a 1. The 10 of Cups is 10, so that's 11. And the 6 of Swords is 17. 1 and 7 is 8. 8 is power and strength. So the power and strength returns. You become powerful instead of powerless. You rediscover your passions and your desires and what you're not going to compromise on, and what really makes you go, yes, this is so exciting. We need that in our lives. We need some fun and excitement and joy and something to look forward to. Today you get it. Have a wonderful day and happy birthday to the Aries that is born on this day. Have a great day. If you'd like a personal reading with me about your circumstances, if you are at a phase in your life where you have to make a decision about work or moving house or marrying someone or leaving a marriage, or you have some real queries about whether you could do more. Is this all there is, or do you have other talents which you're missing? If you can't make a decision and you want some guidance, or you want any question answered, then please just get in touch with me for a personal reading. Go to gregoryscott.com. On the front page, you can book your reading. In my personal readings, I use the astrology, tarot, numerology, and my intuition. I'm an intuitive reader. So with the astrology, I need your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, then also on the website, order a chart rectification. That's a process where I work out your time of birth. And it's important because the chart changes every 4 minutes. And if I work out your time of birth, it makes it much more accurate. So please order that on the website, and then I can do your reading if you don't have the time of birth. Otherwise, get in touch for any questions or any reason if you want to speak to me. Please subscribe to the channel if you like this video and share it online. Have an awesome day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.